Hi Pepper, Jerry Jackson here from The Guardian. Just on this UEFA investigation, have you got any idea of the timescale when it will be over by, if you want it cleared up?
I would like as soon as possible. Tomorrow better than the after tomorrow.
But they haven't given...
Would be my dream, but I don't know.
So they haven't given you any indication?
No.
Okay. Just on the title race, Jurgen Klopp... do you think he's maybe feeling the strain a little bit? He had an incident after the game, the Merseyside derby Everton, where he had a little bit of a exchange with the ball boy.
Don't ask me that. I'm not there. I respect a lot Jurgen, so I don't know. I'm not in his locker room. I don't know what they feel when the people say, what do you think about the pressure of them? So I don't know, really. I'm enough concerned what we have to do. In a lot of games we have still in front ahead of us, so I'm sorry, but...
Okay, so just about your team then, how are you viewing the last sort of 7 or 8 games of this title race? How do you see it unfolding?
Well, the only thing I can say, we play incredible last 2 months, incredible. So an incredible amount of games we won, especially the last, say, 2-3 weeks that we played. And I would like to continue in that, in that way. At the end, as a consequence, our results for the way we played. So I would like to finish in that way, but it's not easy now. This week, we have 3 games of 3 different competitions. One allowed us to go through or out, especially in 2. So in Premier League, everything is close with Liverpool. Nothing is going to change too much in the fact that we don't lose to the title race, but in the other competitions, absolutely finals. Hopefully our fans can help us. It's time for tomorrow and next Tuesday, but of course it's incredibly important this week, because after we have international break and after we come back is, guys, 1 month and a half in front of us, and let's do it, and that's why this week it's start for tomorrow is so important.
Pep, David McDonald from the Daily Mirror. In your experience, when a title race is close like this, what will be the key factor that decides it in the end? Will it be nerve, skill, experience of being there before? What will be the decisive factor?
Well, how you approach the situation is going to happen. You cannot expect a 9 games title race, the 9th left, everything is going to be comfortable. So I spoke with the players and they know how tough will be winning every single game. And because even the opponents play for many things, not just for the Premier League, the people to go to Europe or stay in the Premier League, or every game at the end is always tough. So how you approach the tough situations during the game, or how will you react in our defeats? But when you are in all competitions, for example, if you are out in Champions League, hopefully it doesn't happen, it will not happen. How will you react in the other competitions? If you go out for the cup, how will you react in the Premier League? It's be strong in accept the toughest moment in every single game and situation and handle it and be positive, and games is more than 90 minutes and try to do and game by game. So the truth is the players knows, okay, we are closer after international break is what I said, 1 month and a half, and it's go. Every game is closer to achieve what we want to achieve, or arrive at longer as far as possible to achieve or fight for the title. That is what I want to do.
Hi Pep, James from The Standard. Are you aware of the phrase, or have you become aware of the phrase, bottling it?
Oh.
In other words, collapsing under pressure. There's a suggestion that Liverpool are bottling it because of the pressure. How would that affect City, do you think? Is that insulting to City if you were to win the title and it's claimed, well, it's just because they bottled it, when you look at the sort of statistics that you're...
It's just what I said with James, so I don't know what happened there. So, but for my experience, always you wanna when you are fighting or you won in the past or you won a lot, always the people won't underestimate what you achieve. Always is normal. So, but believe me, I'm not too much concerned. I'm worried about what the people say if we, like he said, you win the title is because now happened in UEFA, don't give credit what we have done. Believe me, I don't care. Absolutely zero. So I know exactly what the guys are doing for the last even more than 2 seasons, and that is what remains my feelings about what we have done. If we make some mistakes, we'll be punished. So it's what it is. So in on and off the pitch. So, but I'm pretty sure what we have done is incredible. I don't know, will be important for the rest for the people. It's important for ourselves, and that is important. But I know sometimes it's a draw, sometimes it's many reasons why we were lucky. So, okay, behind our lucky, there are a lot of effort, a lot of hours, and like all the teams. But what we did, it belongs to us, and nobody's going to change that.
You partly answered my second question there. Have you spoken to the hierarchy here at the club regarding the allegations made regarding FFP? Have you spoken to them, and are you satisfied with what they've told you?
Yeah, they know it, how people press, push to find something wrong. But what I said, I work with them, I know them for a long time. I work with them for a long time, not just here, and I trust a lot of what they have done. After that, we'll see. When I wish is clarify as quick as possible. Hopefully UEFA can come as soon as possible and see what we have done, and it's not good, and we have to be okay, we will accept it. And if everything is right, okay, at the end it's going to finish and keep going, move forward.
And regardless, it doesn't affect your position? Regardless, when you say it's clarified, regardless of what that clarification
in my position
is? Yeah.
My position depends if I lose games. And after that, my position can be in trouble. But if we win all the managers, we are safe. Only what I can do is I'm not involved. I'm not involved with what happens in the locker room, on and off the pitch, in my players, with my team. That is, and after that, I'm part of the club, and like I know them, I sustain them 100%.
Jack Gordon for the Mail. Do you just talking about the kind of what people from outside the club are saying about the practices of Manchester City? Do you think, from your point of view, that City are getting picked on by people? There's like an agenda against the club.
I don't know. Ask to the people to push us. So I don't know.
And from your point of view as a manager, how worried are you about the prospect of a Champions League ban for you? Because obviously it's the biggest competition in the world, and every manager wants to.
Club making a statement yesterday was clarified. He was in the perfect. They have done absolutely following the rules, and after that, I cannot say anything else. So I don't know. So tomorrow have a game, and we're going to play a lot of games, and what's going to happen is going to happen.
James Ducker from the Telegraph. Pep, you created an incredible legacy at Barcelona, and probably with the exception of Madrid, that team in the club ended up being loved and respected sort of worldwide. Everyone looked with great admiration towards Barcelona. Can you see Manchester City ever being sort of loved and respected in that way if what you are doing at this club continues and you end up being successful as you have been so far?
I think the last decade, one of the teams who grow the most and make a step from here is Manchester City. So, but not just with our period, the people we're here in the last 3 seasons together, the last decade, so grow a lot. I think to compare, and you guess the Barcelona, we are far away for terms of history, in terms of legacy and many things. We are far because we are 1 decade, But what we want to do is getting better. And I think, with my feeling, my humble opinion, is that we are going a small steps, to every time it's getting better. And that is the point. So never before one team, Manchester City, make a back-to-back and 1 titles. We did it. We make 100 points and fighting for all the titles. And after that, the next year, still being there. And that is, I think, the best steps we can achieve. But comparing like the other teams, Barcelona, Madrid, or Bayern Munich, or teams like they have an incredible history in terms of results. Still, we are not there. We cannot.
So that sort of universal love and respect, is that a City quite a way off being able to achieve that? Will that only come with time? Or?
I think the best way to have worked this club, like I know since 3 years, is feeling we are still far away from these clubs. It's the best way. So, I know in terms of, for example, when we were in Barcelona, Bayern Munich, we never work. I never think about it. We're going to work to give for leave an incredible legacy for the future. These kind of things happen. If we will be remembered, we'll see. So, but my point of view, have to win more and more through the years. I think thinking about they are a step forward in many terms. That is the best way to getting better, to improve.
Hi, Pep. Paul Hurst from The Times. You said you wanted this investigation to be done as quickly as possible. Can you just explain why that's important to you?
Yeah, because I don't like when the people talk about so I prefer to talk about football, about what you have done. So I think for everybody. So for everybody will be good, for the club, for the UEFA itself, for everybody. I think clarify what's the point.
And just for you yourself, you gave the players a few days off last week or this week. And did you have time off yourself? And what did you get up to?
What I have done? Mm-hmm. Stay here with the family, with beautiful weather. So stay here as always. Unfortunately, yeah, stay here. Don't move. Okay. Thank you.